Good morning. I hope you all had a good spring break and that you had a good break from any schoolwork. But now we are back again, so let's get started. Let's do our good morning song. Are you ready? Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hola, 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 ¿y cómo estás? Muy bien, espero tú también. Shake hands, shake hands, shake hands next to you. Shake hands, and say how do you do? How do you do? Well, this morning we are starting our 5th week of e-learning, which means we have another animal to join us. And today we have Dog. Now he looks very much like a dog that I had when I was growing up, and that is a Scottish Border Collie, and they make fabulous sheepdogs. And our dog was called Bryn, which, although he was a Scottish Border Collie, Bryn is a Welsh name. So we now have Tiger, Puppy, Mouse, Rabbit, and Dog. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 animals, one for each week that we are doing e-learning. Okay, so let's do our phonemic awareness. Let's start with the ABC song. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? Now, the nursery rhyme that we have this week is Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. So let's see if a word rhymes ding or not. So repeat the words after me and do your ding or okay? Jack, sack. Ding. Quick, stick. Ding. Jump, no. B, C. Ding. Me, B. Ding. Okay, let's do the first sound that you hear in a letter, in a word. Okay? At, an, ask, apple, ant, Okay, now we're going to do 3 sounds to make a word, okay? N, sun. T, hut. P, up, pup. B, n, bun. Rut. Good job. Now let's do the last sound that you hear in a word, okay? Hat, t. Fell, sit, t. Pot, t. Cut, t. Good job. Now we are going to get a word and we are going to split it into 3 sounds, okay? Vet, v-et. Den, d-en. Get, G-et. Set, S-et. Bell, B-e-l. Good job. Now we are going to have our book. And I found this book that is all about dinosaurs. Now I wonder how many dinosaurs there are. Let's have a look, okay? 5 little dinosaurs learning how to roar. One goes eek, needs his mom, so that leaves 4. 4 little dinosaurs learn their ABC. One gets stuck on letter B, so that leaves 3. 3 little dinosaurs have lots of art to do. One goes squelch and starts again, so that leaves 2. 2 little dinosaurs go for a muddy run. One goes splat, needs a bath, so that leaves 1. 1 little dinosaur does sums all on his own. He goes to find his dino friends. He can't do this alone. 5 little dinosaurs had such a busy day. Learning has been lots of fun, but now it's time to play. Okay, so in that book there were numbers. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of number recognition. I'm going to hold a number up and you tell me what it is. Now, because we've had our spring break, I'm going to do these consecutively, which means they're in the correct order that we hear them. But tomorrow, I'll mix them up and we will see how we do. Okay? So, this is the first number. It is 0. Okay, what number is this? It's 1. How about this number? 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Now sometimes you may see a 9 looking like this. So here, do you see the difference? In this one, the bottom part goes round, and in this one, just goes straight down. But those are both the number 9. You may see both of those. And then this last one, when you start having 2 numbers making one number, is 10. 1 and a 0. It's 10. Now, you're going to see numbers everywhere. So I went and had a look around my house to see all the different kinds of things that have numbers. And they actually tell me a lot about the item. It gives me a lot of information. For example, in the kitchen I found this mug and it says London 2012. Now that is a date. So the date today, it's a year, the year today is 2020, but this was 2012. And this reminds me that in 2012, the year 2012, London held the Olympics. This is a commemorative mug for the Olympics. Number. The next thing I found was, you know what this is? It's a remote control for the television. And you press different numbers to get different channels on your television. So if I wanted channel 5, NBC, on this one, I would press 5. So you can use numbers that way. Now then, here's this. Can you see anywhere the number on here? Do you know what these are? These are colored pencils, and this number here is 24, a 2 and a 4. It tells me that there are 24 crayons, colored pencils, in this box. Okay, what else did I find? Aha! How about this? This is a box of pasta. Now here it tells me there are 16 ounces in this box. So this tells me the weight of the pasta in here. And then on the side there are some more numbers, and it gives me cooking instructions that I could follow. So my first step, number 1, and it tells me what I then have to do, number 2, and then finally number 3. So this is the order in which I have to do things if I want to cook a really good dish of pasta. So you don't necessarily have numbers on one side, they can be on every side. Okay? What else? Oh, I found this. This is a set of CDs. It tells me, this is a book that is on CD, and here it tells me that there are 4 discs inside here. So if I want to listen to the whole of the book, I have to listen to disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 4. And this is telling me the order in which I read, or rather listen, to the book. Because the book would be a little funny if I put on this disc and it had no number, and then I put on the next disc, it would all put the book out of order. So this is telling me the order. If I want to read the book in the right way, it tells me the order in which I read it. Disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 4. Now, what else can I find out? Aha! Here is a, can you guess it? It's a jigsaw puzzle. Now this tells me has 1,000 pieces in this jigsaw puzzle. So then I have to think, do I want to do 1,000 pieces? This is going to take me about a week to do this one, if I do it a little bit at a time. Yeah, why not? And then if I put it this way, I can see it says the size of this jigsaw puzzle is 26.75 inches by 19.75 inches. So this tells me how big the jigsaw puzzle is. And that's a good thing to know, because you don't want to start a jigsaw puzzle and find that your table is too small to take it. So it's a good thing to know. So numbers give you a lot of information, different kinds of information. Next thing here, I found this is a thermometer. It's a meat thermometer. You put it in your meat to see how hot it is, and then that will tell you whether it is cooked or not. So this tells you temperature, how hot or how cold something is. There are a lot of numbers on here. A lot of numbers. And I found this. This is a measuring jug that tells me how much liquid I have. Whether I have a third of a cup, 2/3 of a cup, all the way up to 2 cups. So I know if I'm cooking how much I have. It also gives ounces as well. So this is kind of a weight or a capacity, how much food I have. And talking of food, this is a recipe book. It says in here there are 500 low-carb recipes. It's low carb, so it's not very well used. And in here are all different kinds of recipes, and they tell you the amount of each thing you need in order to make a recipe. So in here there are lots and lots and lots of numbers. Like 3 cups of chopped eggplants, 3 cups of zucchini, 3 cups of green peppers, 3 garlic cloves, 1 can of black olives, etc. A lot of numbers in a recipe book, giving you instructions of how much you need to make a recipe. A couple of other things. How about this? This is conditioner for your hair. It says VO5. So this is a brand of something. Brand of conditioner. It says 5 essential vitamins for healthy hair. That gives you some information. Now, does any of you remember this? I found a t-shirt. Now this has the number of, do you remember this t-shirt? It was the Fun Run. And it has here numbers on the back. So you can use, we used this to log in the number of laps that you did. Every time you did 1 lap, you got a check. So this then tells you the total laps that you did. So you can use numbers to record information, to record things that you did. Let's see. 3 more things. Lots of things have numbers. This I found. This is a colouring sheet. Look, use a number. It said number 1. Wherever you see the number 1, you colour it blue. Wherever you see the number 2, you colour it green. So you can use numbers as a kind of code to tell you what colour to colour something. So colour by numbers. See numbers everywhere. Now another thing I found was I found a sports jersey of my daughter's. When she played volleyball, she was number 22. So if you see sports people, they have numbers on their backs so that sometimes you can identify them from the back. So for example, Michael Jordan, basketball, was number 23. Patrick Kane, hockey, is number 88. Anthony Rizzo is number 44. Brian Urlacher, football, was number 54. And David Beckham, soccer, when he played for Manchester United, he was number 7. So, more information from numbers. And last, I have this. This is disinfectant. This is what you clean your bath with, or your sink. And it says here, it destroys 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. So it's telling me that this is very strong and it is a good cleaner. It is also telling me a sell-by date on the back, which is a date by which this has to be used, or else it's not as effective as it would be. So this sell-by date is August 25th, 2021. So I've got a while to do this. So why don't you go for a little walk around your house and see if you can find any numbers. See if, look at some things. And if you do, for example, find something, then just see if you can recognize what the number is. Just say the number, like 1, 2, 3. Or this number, 1 and a 6. You can either say 1, 6, or you could say 16. If they're close together, two numbers close together, it will be a bigger number. So that's something that you can do around the house. And again, I hope that you had a good spring break, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.